Hi guys, it's Shami from Crafts, Names, and Things. So we're in week 2 of our doodling instructional video. So every Tuesday I'll have a new doodling video. So this is our second one. So today we're going to add a little bit more complicated doodles. Okay, but don't worry, we'll take it slow. We'll figure it out together. Okay, so for this one, I want you to watch very closely. We're going to start in this box here. Okay, now I want you to visually, we're going to use our pencil first. I love to use the pencil first just to make sure that everything's working out. Just going to give my pencil a little sharpener. Okay, I'm going to sharpen a bit. Okay, just like that, so it's nice and firm. Okay, pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to visualize dividing this like this. Okay, I'm just going to make some light pencil marks here. So 2 by 2 by 2, and then I have one extra. Okay, so I'm just going to visually do that so that I know kind of where my area is. Okay, so I'm going to go right on this side here, and I'm going to show you the marks that we're going to make. So what we're going to do is, this is the 2 by 2 square. We're going to make marks like this, so like half moon kind of shapes, okay? And then we're going to make them, then we're going to reverse them the other way. And we're going to make sure that they touch, okay? So they're super close and they're touching together, okay? And you'll probably be able to see it better when I do it in pen, but let's get started. So I'm going to take my pen, and again I'm visualizing that this is the area here that I'm working in, so 2 by 2 by 2, okay? And I'm going to begin to make half moon shapes, okay? And it's okay if it goes into the other squares a little bit on the bottom, okay? And then I'm going to actually take this line here, that last line there, okay? And I'm going to make another shape there. Just like that, okay? And then I'm going to make a line that's going to intercept all of those that divided. Kind of looks like a basket weaving, I think. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have 4 lines that way, vertically, and then we're going to do 4 horizontally. Again, using this line here, we're going to intercept them, okay? So just half moon kind of shapes, okay? Now I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll finish that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to go down here and we're going to reverse. Okay, so we have these going vertically. Now we're going to go horizontally. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, remembering 2 by 2 by 2. Okay, we're going to go this way, and I just want to make sure that those lines all touch, okay? So I'm going to go here, okay, and then I'll go here. We're going to go here, 4, okay, and we're going to go here, 4, okay, just like that. Alrighty, and we can erase that if we need to. So we'll kind of go like that. 3, 4, okay. And we're just going to keep working, okay? So already you can see that it kind of looks like a weave shape, okay? A weaving shape. And we'll make sure that we touch that line on top. And like I said, these are going to get a little bit more, so horizontal, vertical, horizontal, and then we'll have one vertical, and then we'll probably have room for another little horizontal one, okay? So we can actually finish it this way, 4, and 2, 3, 4, okay? And making sure that those lines touch. That's the most important thing of this, because then it looks like everything's woven together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that all that touches, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's okay if it goes off a little bit on the side, and I don't really like those two, so I'm going to erase them a little bit, and we'll start again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing. So we'll go 1, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Connect those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's how it looks. So now I'm going to do the first line with my marker. Okay, so you can really see this very well. Okay, so I'm just taking my pen. Okay. And again, I'm making sure that that line touches all the way to the edge. Okay, so I'm making sure that the lines are touching. That's the main thing about this design. Okay. And I'll show you one row when it's done. Okay, just like that. Making sure that they touch, that they intercept, that the verticals intercept with the horizontals. Okay, just like that. Okay, I can do the next line. So we'll go here, here, and here, and just kind of use your pencil lines as a guide. It's okay if you don't quite get it on top of them. No biggie. Okay. Okay, and you're just going to fill them in. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that's the great thing about doodling, but that's how it looks. Okay, and if I just erase my pencil lines, and I can bring it close so you can see it a little better in comparison. So see? Alrighty. So see, you see a little bit there? So that's the way it looks. So it looks like everything's kind of woven together. Okay, so now let's do our next one. So for our next one, we are going to make, let me show you an example of that. We're going to make this really cool grid. Okay, so we're going to start again by our 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 square. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make lines. So I'm going to make 4 lines here. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm just starting from one of these corners. So at the very corner, and I'm just dividing this, and I'm going to make 4 lines. Okay, alrighty, just like that. Okay, now starting here, I'm going to go to that corner there, and I'm going to make what's a zigzag line. So I'm going to make this, I'm going to touch here, and I'm going to make it go all the way to that line there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this, let that be my guide, and I'm just going to make diagonal, kind of like zigzags. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Okay, and then I can bring that there and that there. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go to this corner here, and I'm going to make my next zigzag. So I'm just going to kind of let that be my guide. I can erase if I need to. And this one is a little complicated, but you'll get the hang of it with practice. Okay, and we're just going to make our zigzags. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. Then, okay, so then I'm going to start this one in this square. So I have that one, I'm going to start it in the second line, on the second line here, or the first line. Okay, and I'm going to make another zigzag. Okay, just like that. Or actually, maybe we'll, it's okay if you zip them a little bit. Okay, just want to make sure that I got that right. Okay, just like that. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to take this one, again from that line, and I'm going to go like that, and like that. Okay, ready? So I have 4 lines this way, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lines the other way. that are kind of broken. Okay, so I'm going to take my pen and I am going to draw on all those lines, okay, that I just made with my pencil, okay? And like I said, do not worry, I repeat, if it is not divided perfectly, it is not the end of the world, or if you don't follow your pin lines exactly, okay? And you can make those lines as thick or as thin as you want. I'm gonna keep mine a little bit thin, okay? Okay, just like that. Alrighty. So now I'm going to erase those lines. So I'll just take my pencil and I'll give it an erase. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to do some shading. Okay, so how I like to shade is I do kind of every other one, but not really. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. Just kind of shade whatever looks good to you, I think is the best way to work. So I'm going to start at this corner and I'm going to shade this one, and I'm going to leave some white. And I think that's a good thing about shading is that you do want to leave just a little bit of white. You don't want to, you know, shade everything in. Okay. And then between those two, I'm going to do this one in the next series. Okay. In between, kind of. Okay. And then I'm going to go every other. So this one, that one's shaded, this one's not, and I'm going to shade this one. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to do every other one. So I'm going to do this one, which is between those two. Okay. But if you wanted to, you could just kind of follow the zigzag line and color all those in. It's kind of up to you. So this is just the way that I'm going to shade, but you can shade however you want. Okay. Do this one. And as I said, all the names for all of these different designs that we're making, I will put at the beginning of the video so you know like what they're called. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one because it's between those two. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do that. Actually, it's a good thing about shading, about the eraser, and I'm going to shade this one in also. Okay, just like that. Okay. I can kind of go in there with my eraser and erase. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to do this one right here, which is between those, right? Just like that. And I'm going to do that little bit there. Okay. And isn't that cool? So it makes a really cool effect. And like I said, you can change it around if you like. So you could have made all those white and then colored in the other ones. But it's up to you. It's kind of your preference, okay? Or you could have made these so that they went together. So let me show you what I did, how I did those from before. So those are two that I did with the same ones that we just did. And then I also did that one and that one. So that one and that one. And in this one, I kind of colored them side by side to kind of make a cool effect, which I really like. Okay. But those are our doodles for, these are our doodles for today. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Please come back next Tuesday and we will continue working on doodles. Okay. But for our next video, I'm going to show you, we're going to practice these actually on a sheet. And I'm going to show you what it would look like if you did it in your journal. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. And hopefully I'll see you back next Tuesday. Thank you for doodling with me.